and this is the Administrative Planning Commission hearing. My name is Dustin Wright. I'll be the hearing officer. And before we start, I'll read a statement. Due to Utah County's high level of coronavirus cases, as determined by the state's COVID-19 transmission index, we've determined that conducting meetings location presents a substantial risk to the health and safety of those who may be present there. Therefore, for the next 30 days, all meetings for the Planning Commission administrative hearing will be conducted via electronic means. Okay, and we have one item on our agenda this evening, and it's Jason Evans representing AT&T requests a conditional use permit for a new roof-mounted cellular facilities at the Provo Airport, located at 3421 Mike Jense Pkwy in the Airport A zone. Aaron Ardmore is our planner on this item and will present.
All right, we are here at the airport. The building on the proposal is this in the red circle. It's a TAC Air terminal. Roof-mounted antenna are a conditional use in that zone. Here's a little closer up of the site plan. Kind of shows you what's around it and the scale of the antenna. As we look closer here, I'll keep it on that one while I go through the report. Basically, there are two conditions with this type of facility. Those conditions are found in the reference section on the screen, 1434-250. So we would need both of those conditions satisfied to recommend approval. So because they're not yet in the plans, staff is recommending a conditional approval that if those conditions are met, in that the facility is set back at least 10 feet from building edges due to the 10-foot height of the structure, and that the facility is either screened or painted to match the building. If those two conditions are met, we would recommend approval. So that is the recommendation of staff, and that's all I have for this.
Thank you, Aaron. And we have the applicant available to comment as well.
Good evening. Hi, yes, Jason Evans representing AT&T. On those two comments, we actually have been working on a revised site plan, and we do have that plan that's being reviewed by engineering right now that actually pushes everything back to meet the minimum setbacks. So we actually are going to be able to meet that. That should not be an issue. We also are working with the building owner on the painting of the equipment and the antennas as well. We're just getting some samples from them on colors so that we can have everything uniform. So those two conditions should not be an issue.
Okay, so on the site plan, the area here where it's shown as the lease area, you're going to be able to realign that essentially so you get that 10-foot setback from the building edges? That
is correct. We will be able to meet the 10-foot from the west, north, and east side of the eaves of the building.
Okay. And then you've heard staff's, those, I guess, conditions from staff. Do you have any issues with those?
No issues at all. The only thing that I did want to bring up was there was an item in the report regarding this being the only wireless facility on this building. There's actually an additional wireless facility on there as well. So there's two. But this would be the second. I think T-Mobile maybe perhaps is the other one. So just more of a clarification on that there was an additional carrier on there as well. So.
Okay. Is it co-locating or is it?
It is. Yeah, it's basically a replica of what we're doing right now.
Okay.
So that's kind of what we mirrored our design off of their design. So, but we'll put a few tweaks on this and don't have any issues with that.
Okay, thank you. Since we're having a public hearing, I'll give a minute here as we open that up for public comment. If there are any, we'll give that a few moments and let me know now if there's anyone that's here to speak on this item.
No public comments at the moment, 30 seconds.
Thanks.
No public comments.
Thank you. So I'll close the public hearing. And after reviewing this item, this conditional use permit, with the staff recommendations, I would move to approve the conditional use permit with those conditions outlined in the staff report, that the cellular facility meets the standards in section 14.34.250. And the second one, that the building permit is obtained prior to construction on the site. So this item is approved with those conditions, and if you have comments after this, you can get with Aaron on updating those plans.
Will do.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.